Hello everyone, welcome to another Splinterlands TV stream. I am Holazor and I am here to try and make my way into Champion 2. I have an Earth focus today and the goal is to get chests, take victims, put them in my chests, and then later open up those chests. Hey Anonymous J, welcome, hope you're doing well. Let's get underway, and I even need to unlock my keychain because I have not played any matches recently. So here we go. First up, Fog of War, and we have 25 mana to play with. Opponent likes Lorna Shine, and they very much prefer to use Almo Pellicle Conjurer in their front line, so I think I'm going to go with some good old oppression to try and counter that. Odds are that they may do something different, but I'm gonna spam oppression and see what happens. It's not the best tactic that there ever was, but it's a unique tactic. I haven't seen anyone spam oppression. Hey, Get Good, or welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. What am I going to throw in for this last 5 mana? I've got only the 2 mages here. I need something pretty tanky, but also magical. So we might go with Dr. Blight. Sneak is out of the question, so we don't want anything that is a sneaky business, so I might do this. Let's see how this will go. I'm going to chuck the Grenadier in towards the back. And oh, I'm very glad I brought all this oppression along. It should pay off. Let's see just how well it might pay off here. That was beautiful. 12 damage, bang. Now, once we've got Elmo out of the way, we'll be in a very happy place indeed. Oh no, that missed. Okay, Alma's out of the way, but not strong enough. Not enough damage in the back line. It was a decent enough strategy. It took them off guard, I'm sure. But it wasn't a good enough strategy to actually run away with the win, which is upsetting. But these things happen from time to time. Hey, Vakuoni, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I have another Earth quest. And I didn't re-roll it this time. I kept it. Okay, we are equal opportunity, heavy hitters. We're going to be fighting a Kraken. How do we beat a Kraken? How do we do that? I think I'm just going to roll a Jotun as opposed to going through the life quest. Green quest. And I'm going to roll all the giant killer that I can. Yeah, the affliction doesn't really do all that much when they have a cleanse. And cleanses are so very cheap in Blue Splinter. And the annoying thing is there's about 4 trillion of them. I also really want Legionnaire Alba there. Yeah, let's try Obsidian and Slipspawn actually. And we'll flip on over to Magic. Chuck in Magi of the Forest. Dr. Blight, of course. The princess, do we have any giant killer? Not that's magical. Not that's ranged. Legionnaire Alvar, I think, will still be useful with the opportunity. And that leaves me 6 mana, so let's go with Goblin Psychic. My only concern here is speed if they back it with Ashanis as well. And they didn't back it up with Ashanis. Gold foil Roar of the Seas. Incredible. Well, the Silence and the Demoralize sort of backfired on me here. We're getting there. That poison was lovely. Cool. They're dead. Now, can we survive to get through the rest of the team? I think so, with that double heal. But that double silence is really annoying. One from the summoner, one from the Roar of the Seas. Mermaid heal is the wrong cleanse unit? Oh, because they cleanse at the end of the round on their speed. Yep. I understand game mechanics very poorly, but I understand them. Just gotta straighten up my camera here. Slightly off center. And, well, that's a win. Wow, 84,000 rating points. That's massive. Absolutely huge. There was a gold card in there. There was a promo card in there, I guess. Oh yeah, and there was an alpha card in there too. So, makes sense. Promo, alpha, gold. Alright, let's move on to the next one. And the next one is Heavy Hitters and Equalizer. What has my opponent been doing lately? A bit of everything. They seem to have been focusing on Green Splinter, and they seem to be quite happy with using Queen Mycelia. They do look as though they leave themselves vulnerable to sneak, however. So I am going to use a whole bunch of sneak. And with knockout, we've got that sneaky stun. The only problem is she's got a 4-speed. My other 2 sneak options also have 4-speed. So the order of operations here, as decided by whatever happens, is so super duper important. So I really, really hope that they execute in the right order. I'm going to put Slipspawn in here just so they can soak up damage. Oaken Behemoth is going to come and say hi to the party as well. And what am I going to do for a last stand creature? It's tempting to use Kron, but it's so predictable to use Kron. I'm also missing a heal, so yeah, we should probably do Kron. Thank you. Champ 3 was a bit of a struggle this time around. I think I'll be alright here. All of their creatures are going to do 1 damage to Slipspawn. Except for the Psychic. Granted, I don't have a heal, but I've got plenty of time to get rid of Kron. Exhibit 1A. Okay, my Slipspawn's down, which is slightly problematic. Can we get the stun in? We can. Oh, the miss. There we go. That was nice. Chaos Dragon out in 1 hit. think I could be in some trouble. Yeah, I did not bring a heal. I have several annoying heals. I'm going to get stun locked. Yeah. This is not going to end well. I'm just going to skip the results. And yeah, it was a loss. Started off well, ended off poorly. Yeah, the second sneak instead of Uraeus, I probably should have brought Goblin Healer. But, you know. Ooh, Noxious Fumes and Close Range. So you know what I'm going to play here? It's going to be Llama Mage and Cornelius, and that's all. Thanks for coming. It's going to be either a loss to me or a stupidly easy win to me. I'll fall into either column A or column B. And I'm hoping it falls into column B, which would be a effortless win. How many mouse clicks was it? 1 to accept the battle, 2 for Llama Mage, 3 to sort by mana, 4 to click Cornelius, 5. Let's see if I've won it in 5 mouse clicks. 6 if I count the rumble there. Well, they've got a stun. They didn't bring a repair. Now, because it's close range, Cornelius feels like the best choice out there. Hopefully it is. They're healing for 5. I'm doing 6 damage. So, yeah. Easy peasy win. Effortless. Not many mouse clicks at all. That gets me my second daily focus chest. Puts me to 50 for the season. Managed 60. It was 63 chests last season. So I'm a bit of a way off. But I've got... couple of hours today and a couple of hours on Thursday to spam up my quest, unless I get dragon in the middle of all of that. Then I'll be swapping over to something else. Okay, it's a Kraken machine again, but this time it's complicated with Rise of the Commons, so he cannot bring a Kraken. He also cannot bring a whole bunch of the 5 damage creatures, but I'm still gonna go with Slip Spawn. I know that there's plenty of tools out there, but I haven't checked any of them. I like to keep it a mystery. I'm not motivated by the commons and the rares and the stuff that I pick up along the way. I'm motivated by my bloodlust for killing my opponents in battle. That and the fun of actually playing the game. I will check that out shortly once I put together my team here. So I'm going to go with Slip Spawn. I'm going to go with 3 healers for Slip Spawn because I'm going to be a troll. Really hope that they don't bring an affliction. That would be awkward. That would be so very, very awkward. I'm going to put Wood Nymph in the front. And I've got 30 mana left over. So I can bring fundamentally any creature I damn well please. And since it's Rise of the Commons, we've got the opportunity to put another... No, we can't put another Triage and Queen Mycelia in. I might go with Centauri Mage and then throw in something with Protect, like a Tower Griffin, and just focus on keeping everything as alive as possible. Okay, they've got an Affliction, but they didn't bring enough stuff to totally knock out. Damn. Goblin Psychic. Why you ruin the day with your silence? No, I should still win this. absolutely going to ruin their chances of survival. The prismatic energy is going to be somewhat painful, but I think I'll do okay here. The blast is doing me so many favors with the incredible amount of healing that I brought, and putting the repair in that second position went really well. And it's just bang, bang, bang. Bringing another ranged creature probably would have been a nice move, would have made the battle go quicker. But that's a win. Now let's go have a quick look at this info that Bakawani has linked to us. Alright, let's look up my account name here. So my month's recap. So from this month, this is what I have obtained. A couple of Pelacor Deceivers, which is the best card in the whole entire game, to be very honest. A couple of Wavesmiths. 3 packs. But I guess it does add up. Most of this would have been from end of season though, particularly that DEC. But let's see, does it let me go backwards? So what was May? May was slightly better, but June isn't over yet. But May also had that gold foil Bilka. And yes, it was before the change. So I guess it'll be a comparison for next season, which is over in a few days, whether or not I draw level with an additional 50 chests, or whether I exceed the old school. I think it'll probably exceed based on the sample size of chests that I've opened so far. It's another 50 chests add to it. It'll be 100 chests. 50 chests for half the value of what I got in May. Seems like it's working, if that was the dev intention. Okay, we've got reverse speed and weak magic. So yeah, is it appropriate to use Llama Mage in 16 mana with a weak magic? I don't know. It kind of feels appropriate to use Llama Mage, even though there'll be no heal if I do what I am thinking of doing. The only problem is, no, let's not do that. Let's go with Wizard of Eastwood and Goblin Tower as our main machine. Look at incremental speeds. And now is the time to put together something that can withstand a bit of everything. I'm going to go with Acid Shooter. Take a risk. And I'm going to use Chicken as a guard. Well, I didn't bring any armor, so my Wizard of Eastwood is possibly not the best idea in the world. And the blast is good, Because combined with the magic reflect that I've got, which I no longer have, it enables me to do some sweet, sweet damage to their back line. That redemption was really annoying. This next one is going to be just as annoying. And now I can't do anything. Damn. Oh well. It was a bit risky playing Goblin Tower there. But that's what happens sometimes. Got 3 focus chests today so far. It's going quickly. Moved up to 51 season chests as well without even realizing it. Well, if I continue to get 70,000 focus points per battle, it's going to be good, but the key is trying to push into that champ 2 without forcing Green Splinter all the way. I think this is an opportunity to force Green Splinter all the way. Actually, no. Actually, yes. It's going to be Obsidian again. And we are going to use that sweet, sweet slip spawn. Why am I searching for slip spawn? I should just be going by mana cost. There they are. Now, with everything having blast, I'm going to throw Cornelius in the second spot. It's going to be the princess and wood nymph. Now, I don't have any stuns yet. Let's take advantage of the rule set. Let's go with a Spirit Shaman. Now, I don't have enough to put Kron in the back. Perhaps Cornelius needs to take a walk. Let's send Cornelius on a walk. Instead, put Lord Arianthus in that second position. Now we have enough to throw Kron into the back line. Ooh, and they went with Almo. Importantly, don't have any silence. So they should be doing full damage. Should have brought Mycelia as well. Let's see if we've got enough healing in the book. Don't know. I don't think so. Nope. Hey, DJ Bagman, welcome. It's not going great in this battle, but otherwise it's gone pretty well. That's definitely going to be a loss for me unless my reflections or Kron's amazing charisma. Nah, Kron doesn't have any charisma. I've not been able to hit Almo once. Yep, certain defeat. Absolutely certain defeat. Man, I hate losses like that. Costs me ECR. It is a Earth quest today, or Earth focus rather. So we will see how far we get. Okay, it is time to fight a water quest, life quest person. They seem fond of Shield Bearer, but they alternate it. They've probably seen that I've been spamming magic recently, so they're probably going to use the Shield Bearer. The question is, with explosive weaponry, I guess I'm looking for as much damage as possible. I'm thinking I might play Daria here. If they've been yeah, Shield Bearer is still an excellent choice for melee only because of the shield and the focus, but I think I'm going to go Daria and go with Death so that I can risk a Gauledon. I'm going to go with Desert Dragon for their deliciousness as well. Do I throw in a Pegasus? No, not quite enough mana for that. I want some opportunity. Just in case. Dragon Jumper, as good as any. Their opportunity, if they've got any, will be drawn to the back of my team, which is exactly what I want. We'll see what Desert Dragon and Gauledon can do. Just hunting for the biggest damage possible. Got a pretty pricey team put together here, though, in terms of 797 in the front row. And I don't know, I think I may have overcapitalized in specific monsters. So they've gone with the Shield Bearer, somewhat predictably. Well, there's the initial blast. Nope, I'm not going to win this. Gauledon's mad. Oh, that Retaliate was good. Gauledon is very mad. Maybe we can get somewhere here. We've got Gauledon's impressive madness. You got a Retaliating your dragon? Oh, you missed. Oh, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Why did you miss? Dragons aren't allowed to miss on their Retaliate. Okay. Well, we have someone who enjoys their Prince Renan. There's no snipe in this one, though, so they're going to focus their fire, or they're going to go Kron? Or are they going to go Mylor? In any case, Earth Splinter's got good counters for everything. 29 mana. I think I might go Mimosa Nightshade here. In the hopes that they don't bring a cleanse. It's very risky. But I feel like playing Death all of a sudden. Since it's... Oh, that's that's not enough mana. Scrap that idea. What are they gonna play? 29 mana. It's probably gonna be Mylor with Mycelia. So I might invest in ranged attacks. Maybe I go Jotun. Let's go Jotun. And ranged. I'm hoping they go Jotun. What sort of passive machine can I put in my front line? Let's go Arianthus. Throw Halfling Alchemist in as well. Scorch Fiend there. Alright, let's see if this will do anything. Oh, they went Mylor. Fantastic, but they also went Almo, which is not what I expected. So that part sucks. And I didn't bring Snipe because Snipe was pointless here, so all the attacks are going into my front line, but who knows? We got rid of their healer. They've still got a triage in the wings. But that's their return fire out of the way. Oh, that was the wrong way around those attacks. I think I might have this if I can hit. And of course I didn't. We hit that time. Thorns will take them out, and then Firebolt has the win. Perfect. Managed to figure that one out. Didn't count towards the quest, but will count towards that season outcome. And it was just a way to get another win in, because I'm just going to focus on trying to win here at this point. 28 mana, no healing, and Brief Buddy has a snipe. I feel like if I go Life Splinter, I'm going to get destroyed by magic. Particularly that I've played fire in the last match. So I'm going to go with Ouster. And because it's no healing, and we've got Snipe in the rule set, are we gonna put... Let's put Onyx Sentinel in second position. Who am I gonna have leading my team? Cursed Windaku doesn't sound like a bad idea. But they don't have heal. Repair will work. If they are going to go Shield Bearer, let's throw Screaming Banshee in. Onyx Sentinel attracts the Snipe. If they go Blue Splinter, Screaming Banshee's in a really bad spot. So let's put a... Ooh, Jin Murray is too expensive. Really nice to go in that slot though. Maybe a Life Sapper. And Dr. Blight feels good in this. And we'll weaken them as well again with the Death Elemental. Let's see. What did they bring? Not magic. Damn. They still brought the Kraken along. Wow. But they didn't bring a cleanse. So he's hoping that Affliction hits. This guy blocking the blast. Not very nice of them. Still think I'm going to get rid of that Kraken. It's just going to take longer than I anticipated. Yeah, I think I should be okay from this point in. Yep, Dr. Blight's going to take care of the rest. They cannot get through that wall. 23 rating points there. 77k focus points. Let's move back to Green Splinter, I think. Nah, we'll keep randoming it up while I got this win streak going. See if I can't stretch it to a point where it's kind of like, okay, it's time for Green Splinter. And drop in the right team at the right moment. Take advantage of that win streak. And get another daily focus chest. It's an unorthodox way, but it's a way. I think I'll be fighting life here. Oh wait, it looks like that was a Guild Brawl team. That was a Guild Brawl team, so their ranked play could be pretty much anything here. Hey Nighthawk, hey Bordell, thanks for jumping on guys, appreciate it. Armored up, evens. Earth might actually work well here. Let's try to throw unreasonable creatures at the enemy. There's enough mana in play that I can throw unreasonable creatures at the enemy. We will have a Goblin Psychic. Can I use my repair? There is no repair drat, so I can't take great advantage of Armored Up, which is unfortunate. And hey, Butops, welcome to you and your raiding party. We'll throw in Mitika Headhunter, and then finally the Princess, leaving 1 mana on the table in an evens game. Hey, evil and effects. I'm gonna say names wrong. It's what I do. I'm also gonna pick teams wrong in Splinterlands and lead myself to a glorious parade of defeat. Although I'm coming away from 2 wins. Oh, rip Mitika Headhunter. It was nice knowing you. She is going to get destroyed. I'm not looking forward to watching this. The Shadow was brilliant. I'm also not looking forward to the double resurrection here. But we'll see. Nice Butops. That's awesome. I've not been able to open up any rewards. It will come. Just not today. I'm feeling a lot more confident now that that double res is out of my pathway. It's not close range, so that Cornelius in the back line is nothing to be afraid of either. My selection of unreasonable creatures turned out to be an excellent choice. Unreasonable being primarily the Oaken Behemoth. Such a great card, the Oaken Behemoth. Just very, very situational. I didn't even get to get a trample off. But as much as I said that I was looking at Mitika Headhunter potentially dying in that battle, it's not what happened. Their Shatter actually did a really, really, really good job. So that gets me to my 4th focus chest for Earth and brings me closer to Champ 2. 140 rating points away. I want to try and keep this win streak rolling so that I can get into Champ 2 and get even more focus points. Alright. Looks like I'll be using Sneak for this one. But will I be using Earth Splinter because there is this whole flying part of the game as well? I'm feeling like I might swap to Fire Splinter for this match. Because if I can sneak with some explosive damage, because it's a roll of the dice if they're going to bring Shield Bearer or Almo here. I'd be bringing Almo if I was playing Earth. They have an Almo. So I am going to use a combination of opportunity, and because it is Earthquake, I'm going to use Exploding Rats in case they do bring Almo to make sure that I hit. These guys are probably questionable. What else can I put into this team? Is there anything that has flying? That's a consideration I should probably make. Spark Pixies and Tower Griffin, and then I've got 4 mana left. What's my best option for 4 mana here? I'm going to slip Antoid Platoon in and hope that their Scavenge can keep them alive. We'll see. This is honestly a scraping at straws with a crazy team to try and defeat two possibilities. Okay, well, they didn't bring ammo. I am going to be quicker. Didn't get the stun in, sadly. Nice redemption there. That hurt. This could be pretty close. Another nice redemption there. No, I got this from this point. Provided I can hit. There we go. Almo did the trick. Not Almo. Jotun. Don't know how I get those two confused. That brings me even closer to Champ 2. Puts more score into that season chest pull. And that's a win streak, so now it's time to try and get Earth Splinter going. And see if I can't get that next focus chest. Now that we're on that. Sweet, sweet win streak. So we've gone Jotun, Death, Llama, Jotun, and Dragon with Death. So, ooh, interesting. Weak Magic, Equalizer. 58 mana, and they seem to be using quite a variety of fire summoners here. So who knows what I'm going to be up against. Probably a team that might look like this. I think high speed, or alternatively they're going to bring that exploding dwarf along. So I think I want to go with a slip spawn for this one. I'm going to then throw Cornelius at the back. And the importance here is going to be hit the slip spawn, slash damage the Cornelius, but then triage them until they are alive forever. Meanwhile, on my front line, I probably want something with shield. We haven't got any silences there or anything like that. So my shield options, given the mana availability, I'm going to go with my Silic Infantry. And then in the middle is going to go Kron. Actually, no, Kron's going to go in second position in case of blast, because then they'll be able to heal themselves in that second position. Still 8 mana on the table in this team composition, but the goal is to control the battlefield as much as possible here. Let's see if it'll work. It's a decent mix of damage. They've gone with the exploding dwarf. Are they going to have more than 5 attack? Any of their creatures? They're not. Oh, they are. On many of their creatures, which is exactly what I wanted. This is a pretty tough looking battle here. Well, there goes my backline strategy. Oh, the miss. that splash damage might kill my Kron. This is not looking great for me. Yeah, I'm out of here. GG'd. That was unfortunate. That brought my winning streak to a very abrupt end. I don't have F122. I've been playing a whole bunch of other stuff. I wasn't planning on getting F122. I've been playing a bit of everything, but the last couple of days and over the weekend I've been playing a game called Book of Demons, which is to put it politely, that was Automobilista 2 PC, that racing game. Yeah, it's going all right. I've now got a VR headset, which makes that game a lot more immersive, especially when you've got the first-person view. And the only problem is that I need to still get good at it. It's very, very realistic, but I need to really get good at driving proper quick. With the VR headset, it's amazing though. The fact that you can actually look through corners just takes it to a completely different level, as opposed to having that fixed cockpit viewpoint. It's amazing how much you take that for granted when you're actually driving in the real world, and then in a racing game you can't. Then you slap a VR headset on and then all of a sudden it's like, I can see around the corner. It's amazing. We've got Earthquake and Little League for this battle here. I think I'm going to go, sorry, you get no armor. Then flying options are very limited. Extremely limited, in fact. And let's go Zenith Monk, because at least they'll be able to heal themselves. And finally, I don't know, let's throw Brownie in so we can do extra damage and stuff to feed the Screeching Vulture a delicious meal of opportunity. Might they be around until the end of days? Okay, they've gone with the Redemption Squad, but I don't think they've brought enough Redemption or Weaken. Good Scavenge. They forgot to bring their Rust. That's what they did. So this will be a nice little win for me here. They didn't even bring a Grenadier. Oh, get hungry, Screeching Vulture. Get very hungry indeed. Delicious. They have been fed well. Ending on 10, 11, 12 health. Fantastic. 77,000 focus points there. Didn't quite bring me to 5 focus chests, but it did take me up another one for the season, which is what matters. And we did get that win, so we're 101 points away from Champ 2 now. And for those of you wondering, all the talk about cars and headsets and whatnot, that is one of the things that I enjoy thoroughly, is a little bit of sim racing. And it's 14 mana. You know what that means. Oh, I can't do Llama Hydra. Dang it. It's no neutrals. Well, we'll just have to go with Llama and Conjurer instead. I mean Mercenary. I know the names of creatures. It just took me too long to pick it. It looks like my opponent's been focusing on death. With 14 mana, they're probably going to try to go for a redemption team, most likely. And we'll see if that's what happens. But I didn't bring the 0 units. We'll see. I think I'll still be alright here. There's no crowd control present. There is a lot of damage reduction present, but that's not going to be a problem. Good retaliation. It's just a matter of time for that one. Skip ahead, and we are 85 points away from Champ 2. That took us to that 5th chest. Another win with the Earth Splinter. That'll take us to the 6th. Oh, this is a tough one. What have they done when they've played Fire Splinter? I think this is going to be Llama Cornelius here. Or at least the goal is going to be to have Cornelius land some final blows. I think we might see Jotun from our opponent. What flying options do we have? I mean, that's an option. That's definitely an option. Spirit of the Forest feels like a no-brainer here as well. Tower Griffin can have a go, and in comes Cornelius. We've got the cleanse in play. I feel like I want to throw Kron in here as well for some reason, but I don't know, it doesn't feel like a safe option. I'm going to go with a Sandworm just in case. Could see Dragon as well, actually. Sandworm's not going to fit. I'm going to drop Tower Griffin because we're going to get armor from Spirit of the Forest. The risk is that they go with... what's his name? Red guy. They didn't use it. Living Armor is what I was thinking of. I'm glad I brought the Sandworm, but I feel like I've put the Sandworm in the wrong spot. Very clever use of the Mantoid, though. Ouch. Don't think I'll be winning this one. And that trample is the end of me. Dang. Alright then. We will try again. But this time, I guess we'll try and do better. And I should lay off the Green Splinter, because that was 4 in a row with Green Splinter. So, I don't know, let's go to Life Splinter. I haven't played Life Splinter all day today. We'll go maybe Life or Blue. Well, what does my opponent have in store for me? Oh, that rule set. That rule set. Sorry. No, I take everything back. It's Llama Hydra. Don't care. Probably going to get outdone by the 2-mana stun of that Blue Splinter Epic card. But don't care. It's going to be worth it for the lols, for the memery. We'll see whether or not it actually happens though. My opponent is taking their time, but I predict they're going to be like Kelp Initiate, Crustacean King, Murderlight Guardian, and the 2-mana thingy. I suspect suspect it's going to be a team like that. Best case scenario, they play the sneak game, and then Hydra just retaliates and tramples a whole bunch of them. That's the best case scenario. Super worst case scenario is they go stun and repair heavy. Well, that's not a team I anticipated. I don't think they're going to have enough damage to take down Hydra. We need to get some retaliates in though for sure. Just to make it go a little bit more safely. Come on. Where's your retaliate, Hydra? Get it in. Oh, it missed. Okay, we got a trample. Well, I think that's going to be a victory. But it's a cheapo victory. Well, it's pretty dangerous at the moment because they're doing more damage than I can heal currently. Now it's not a problem anymore. They should have reversed the order of these two creatures. Sure, the Angelic Mandarin can heal, but it would have been hitting itself. Oh no, it would have been the same outcome actually. Never mind. Just trying to be too smart for my own good there. Nice little victory. 92 rating points to champ, so I'm growing closer. That gets me that 6 focus chest for today. ECR at 83%. So are we pushing pretty hard here? Oh, it's Bounamore. And do they have a Kraken? If they do, they haven't used it yet. They seem to be a fan of Bakjira instead. Now this is Melee Mayhem, but also weak magic. I feel like it's an opportunity for Unicorn Mustang and Cornelius. We are definitely going to bring Queen Mycelia to this battle. And that's 2 triage now. I'm going to be a little bit cheeky and put that Mycelic Slip Spawn in between Cornelius and Unicorn Mustang. And then I guess, provided they don't go dragon and absolutely destroy me, we're going to throw Kron in at the back. Hoping that I can trick them into attacking Slip Spawn. They're getting a double magic reflection happening. Oh, that is an interesting team. That's not going to go well for me on account of the fact that they've got Mimosa. And you can't cleanse a mid-line, so that triage isn't going to function as we intend. Meanwhile, that poor Unicorn Mustang got absolutely destroyed. No, they did very well to control the battlefield here. Feels like I was almost baited into playing the team that I played. I don't think Kron's going to be able to stack it here because of that giant killer on Jin Muriat. So that's a skip, and on to the next one. Broken arrows, heavy hitters, a little bit of everything from my opponent. So I guess we can anticipate magic damage. So let's go with Lyanna. It's probably best to play Mylor in this one if you're playing Earth Splinter, but I do not have a Mylor. So that rules out the Thorns option for me. Don't think Oaken Behemoth is going to be a great choice. Well, let's go with Mycelia. I might go with sneak and opportunity here. Just to be different. I really hope they don't bring Milo. That will be very bad for me if they do. I'll throw... Oh, I don't have to throw Bilka in. If I've got 4 mana. Let's throw in Spirit Shaman. They do have a stun. We'll play along with the rule set ever so slightly. But if they bring a Mylor, I am Dunskies in this battle. We'll see what happens. And we'll wait for that progress bar to resolve. It will take some time. I'm being thoughtless with my team comps. Well, it's not a Mylor. Oh, my sneak may have done me a good deed here. Pretty scared of that battering ram. On account of exactly what just happened. Battering ram is not a worry anymore. Oh no, the backfire. Good dodging by the Venari Scout. Okay, this is looking a lot more favorable for me now. Okay. He's cleansed. Now it begins. The final attempts to get through the enemy lines. Good. Stunning a Dr. Blight is always fantastic. That worked really well. And now it's 88 rating points to Champ 2. I feel like I've got a chance of getting there. If I can string another win in, I've really got to stop playing Green Splinter because I'm going to become way too predictable though. Oh, and as I say exactly that, what do I get? Pretty much the perfect rule set for Llama Cornelius. It is knockout though, so if they bring a stun, I am going to do very poorly. But that is a risk I'm willing to take. And I don't care. If they play Fire Splinter, bring Spark Pixies and Goblin Fireballer and anything else that has a stun, I'm screwed. Like, bring that team, you will beat Cornelius here, but we will see. We'll see. I almost wish I could field a team to try and beat the team I just submitted and see if it works. I know I can with that Splinter Tools simulator thingy-madoo, but I don't know whether I can be bothered doing all of that stuff. Well, there is a stun there. But there is a cleanse. And it's not Malay Mayhem. And I have Magic Reflect, so... The trouble is getting the heal in at the right time. That double triage is very dangerous. No, I'm gonna lose, and not for the reasons that I thought I would. For even worse reasons. That was tough. That was also saddening. Slightly enraging. But reverse speed. Here we come. But it's also got enrage in this rule set. So I guess I'm going to deviate and go with Lorna here. Because Biller is slow. There's no blast. But Prismologist has one. Oh, that's too expensive there. Oh, rusting away the armor would be really nice. Let's sort by that ascending speed. I guess Clay Golem already has an enrage. He's got a fair bit of health, which means a decent amount of staying power. Cleanse and a heal. We'll throw in a blind. And we'll throw a chicken in. So I've gone with an interesting team. I'm hoping that Bill of the Radiant can be the difference here. Very, very good use of Clay Golem though. Void to take care of all of those magic attacks. And a decent amount of health. Combined with a very good stun lock by Billa. Billa is indeed being the difference here. Even with her reduced amount of magic damage from that silence. Looks like I'm getting through that one unscathed. Again, didn't focus on that quest, but another handsome season chest is coming my way. And almost up into Champ 2. So they've been playing Quicks with Sneak. I think they've got a Dragon focus. It's in Rage, 16 mana. I think it's time for Llama Hydra. They're probably expecting something like this, but let's go. Ooh, that's interesting. That's a lot of ranged units. That's more ranged units than I'd like to see. Good trample. And I suggest that's a win. It sure is. The best sort of win. One where I didn't have to think very much. That's 7 reward chests there. 61 rating points. And we did see our Guild Brawl rewards come through. It's enough for a Gladius case, so let's go ahead and open up a Gladius case and see what we're gonna get. With any luck, we will get something nice. It's been a while since I've opened a Gladius case. And as you can see, I'm accumulating some lotions for the inevitability of opening up other packs. There's no point at this minute to open up other packs. Alright, what are we going to get in this Gladiator pack? That's an ordinary card, that's an ordinary card, ordinary card. Alright, run of the mill. Katarina Gobson, one of them guys, one of those. Nice, a gold foil Whistling Damon. I think I've already got a gold foil. I wonder if there's enough for me to level up. Oh, nice, excellent. The best rare, a Captain Katie. Let's go see if I can level those guys up. Because that is a good addition. Captain Katie. Oh, that is excellent news. I can level up Captain Katie. So my next brawl, if I get to use her, she's going to be even more brutal. I think that was just a health boost though. Going from level 1 to level 2. Yep, just a single health point, but it all counts. Now, with that gold foil card that we pulled, Whistling Damon, we can level that one up as well, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that'll take him to level 4. So that is also a good bonus. What does he get between level? Extra speed? No. Just an extra health as well. But it all counts. It all counts. Just having a look through to see if there's any others that I can level up here. Doesn't look like. Maybe Ajax Lightfoot? Yes. You can level up. It's one of the things that I neglect a little bit is my Gladiator cards. Sarius is not yet ready. What about this guy? No, we need a significantly more. Again there as well, significantly more cards required. Here we can do something. Round up Alva the Crusher. Good. No point there. Not enough cards there, not enough cards there. Not enough cards for Quora either. Looks like there'll be enough cards here to scrape through another level. So my Life Splinter Guild game just got a lot stronger. Several Gladiator cards there. No worries, Bakoni. What about Witch of Warwick? I did use Witch of Warwick in the brawl that my guild just finished. And she did win one of the matches for me. It's pretty well positioned too. Yeah, I think that's all. Probably level up this as well, but there's really no point considering I've got a gold foil variant. It's just something in case, I guess, I don't get more gold foil variants of that card. Okay, back to battling. Couple more wins and I should see Champ 2 my future. Another win and that'll be another season chest and possibly another focus chest if I play Green Splinter. Should I keep spamming the Green Splinter or should I try to be more unpredictable? Oh dear Jesus God, it's Blue Splinter and it's also Divine Shield, but at least it's no legendaries. So we are spared the spammery. But I think it's going to be either magic anyway. They're going to look at my team and go, well, they're playing Earth, so what are they going to do? What would I do in their shoes if I was playing Blue Splinter? I'd reduce magic. So I'm going to go with Something that's got void armor, and then throw a repair at it. Yes, that sounds good. That's going to be 9 mana for my idea, but it's a legendary creature that's got void armor. So that's where that idea ends. Does Death Splinter? Nope. Nope. That's very risky. They bring a Shatter along. I'm just gonna go with Lorna and Shield Bearer here, and hope that I can out heal any magic damage. Where is Trusty Repairman? There they are. So we've got a double heal. Can't use the legendary fiend, so chicken will go in that second spot. Yeah, Shield Bearer seems like they were the right choice. Turn fire is gonna hurt though. I don't think I'm going to be able to win this. I've got way too much healing. To be fair, I've got just as much healing, but my healing is going to get whittled away by their inclusion of blast. Unless I can do something very special with my return fire against the grenadier. But it's just going to get triaged away. Yep. No, that is not a victory for me. That is a sad defeat, taking me further away from Champ 2. But I've still got 45 minutes. I can do it. It's just going to take some time. Oh, this one's nice. It's broken armor, and they seem to be playing Life Splinter. So I think I'm going to be running around with a whole bunch of sneak here. Because the obvious thing for them is going to be stack Magic Reflect. If I go with lots of sneak and lots of speed, I'm going to throw my Silk Slip Spawn into the front. Who's going to be our last stand? Let's bring a heal. Probably Wood Nymph. 13 mana for a last stand. It's got to be Kron. I'm going to put Kron there. No, I'm going to risk Kron in the back position. Hope they don't bring Sneak. Ooh, they didn't bring Sneak. Perfect. This should go well. They do have a awful lot of damage though. But luckily, my attacks are going to be targeting their damage first and foremost. Come on, Sandworm. You need to deliver here. You need to deliver like you've never delivered before. Excellent stun, but now my Wood Nymph is dead. Sad that wasn't a stun. Yeah, this is dangerous territory for me now. but they don't have that heal that they need to overcome the glorious Kron. So that should be a win. So they certainly can't outdamage Kron. Although it looks like the sort of team that could. But thankfully, my sneaking creatures took out their most dangerous stuff before it could have any impact. 61 rating points. Got 40 minutes to try and get to this Champ 2 wall. And we are melee creatures only and explosive weaponry. I think I'm gonna do Llama. I'm gonna do a Hydra. But I might also that's how I'm going to justify the decisions I'm making here. Because if they bring sneak, that's fine. Llama will retaliate. Oh, good. So it'll be either Llama or Grund that should get the last stand here. Come on, retaliate. Yes. Excellent job, Hydra. Alright. Can you retaliate again? Can you retaliate? Yes, there goes the trample. That was a very risky strategy. And now, oh, can Grund get this? Yes, he can. Excellent. That was the riskiest strategy in the world, and I was hoping for the RNG to work for me. And it did. I was hoping they'd bring Sneak, and they did. Everything went exactly as I needed to pull that win out. That was not how you'd ordinarily win a game of Splinterlands, but you all witnessed it. It happened. The RNG went in my favor that particular time. Okay, has my opponent been using a Kraken? No, they've been using a Valnamore and Magic Reflections. So I think they're going to see Earth, 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 Earth. So I'm going to throw Jotun at them, which is very super duper risky, especially if they decide to bring a Kraken. But we'll see. We will see. The most upsetting thing will be if they bring Deep Swimmer. That will be very bad news for me if they do. But I'm committing here. I'm gonna go all out Jotun. That's another 8 mana there. And we're not even going to bring the 0 mana, because that's going to demoralize. Demoralize could have been useful. Well, they didn't bring Deep Swimmer, so that is good. Let's see if we can crack Kraken's armor. Oh, that miss was brutal. That miss was brutal. And the miss is what made me lose that game. Needed something with a True Strike and Giant Killer for that to be useful. Probably would have been a better choice to have brought along the magical Giant killer. But that's not what we did. Okay, it's gonna be Chancius or Peak Rider here, I think. Reverse Speed and Fog of War. I know what I'd play if I was playing Life Splinter here. So, how am I going to counter that? They're probably going to be going Shield Bearer, so I need Blast, but I need Magical Blast. And that is not something that I can deliver with this Splinter. So we're going to go with Risky Blast instead. Merkin Behemoth can come along as well. Is Slipspawn worth considering here? Possibly. They're going to be pretty hard hitting. That excludes me from having an awesome last stand with a Chron or a Hydra though. It's not super sneak, so it shouldn't matter. Let's focus instead on using Goblin Psychic, Dr. Blight, and then we've got 8 mana left to play with. Oh, Medica Headhunter feels very risky, mainly because of their speed. Anything with True Strike, yes there is, and it will work well, but I don't know, that feels very risky if they're going to play Shield Bearer, which if I was in their shoes I would be. So let's drop Goblin Psychic and replace it with, what have I got? 5 mana. I don't know if Spirit Druid Grog is appropriate here. Let's go with Regal Periton instead. Let's see how this goes. Interesting. Was not expecting a Jared Scar up in the front line. But we've got a Shield Bearer up in their back line. Oh, that Jared Scar is going to hurt very badly. Very, very badly indeed. That True Strike is going to be absolutely brutal. It's the first time I've seen a Jared Scar in battle. Oh, go away, Shield Bearer. I've had enough. enough of your constantly being revived shenanigans. Okay, at last, the Shield Bearer is truly dead. This Bloodlust is very problematic. Poison will get him. They've got 12 damage, which is, last time I checked, enough damage. More than enough damage. That was really well played. First time I've seen Jared Scar in battle, and not gonna lie, was very effective. Would have been better for me to have used a Slipspawn in that scenario. But all their other guys had 4 attack, so it would have gotten through the Slipspawn very quickly anyway. Okay, another Life Splinter person here. And lots of Lorna. Everything is always going to hit. 36 mana is enough for a Shield Bearer. I am going to go with Kelia. Mix it up here. Use a Coral Wraith. And a Blast. You know what? I'm going to go with a Kraken, because I never use Kraken. It's only fair that I use Kraken too. So, Angelic Mandarin. Try and keep them alive for a little bit longer. Metalite Guardian. And we've got 6 mana to play with someone in our backline, and who else other than Ruler of the Seas? I mean, the goal here is that we never get to our backline. But we'll see what happens here. That triage is going to be thoroughly annoying. I'm looking at Coral Wraith as being my main damage dealer here. Because of course Ruler of the Seas doesn't last very long against Amplified Magic Reflect. But apparently neither does Kraken. I've lost this one. How do I screw up using Kraken? Very easily, apparently. Maybe I won't get to Champ 2 today. Maybe that'll be a last minute of the season type deal. Oh, what is it with these Life Splinter players today? They're everywhere. Well, it's Broken Arrows, so they're unlikely to be playing Shield Bearer, so with everything likely to hit, let's reduce armor and go and be opportunistic, but also see if we've got any blast whatsoever. Yeah, I'm going to go my Minotaur Warlord, even though they're really not an appropriate champion to play at any time ever. The Princess can come along, because the one unfortunate thing about Minotaur Warlord is just how fragile they are. And we will go with Queen Mycelia as well. Slow down our enemy. Not that it'll do much, but it's more of a little bit of a mid-team wall. Try and keep my guys alive a little bit longer. We'll see whether or not this will succeed. Hopefully, Minotaur Warlord can have a great time here. I don't know that they will. Very good going for opportunity creatures though. And that double triage is a nice little treat as well. Now, can we take down that magic damage? And can we dodge? Can we dodge the Stitch Leech? No, we can't. That's bad. But that should be okay. Provided we don't miss a single attack on the Stitch Leech. Got to hit every single round. Perfect. Only just, but it got there when it needed to. So we're up to 9 daily chests out of today, which has been very successful and even closer to that Champ 2. Although that win was only 69,000 focus points. Very close to another season chest though. Alrighty, they look very serious with their Death Splinter. I'm going to be very not serious with my Llama Hydra, leaving 3 mana on the table. And see how that unfolds for me. Hopefully well. We will see. Time for a drink. Talking is thirsty business. And waiting is also thirsty business. I hope they go for the Weekend Redemption death team. It's not quite what they went for. They didn't bring a stun. You know what though? I think they may just have enough damage to... No, I'm good. Watch me be proven wrong here. No, that will be a win. 32 rating points. Most excellent. 40 rating points away from that Champ 2 now. And 1 more win away from a 10th focus chest. If I get this as a win, I reckon it'll take me to Champ 2. And that's going to make a very interesting stream on Thursday. Because Thursday is, of course, right at the end of the season. And I'll be battling to the death at the end to try and do the absolute best I possibly can. Now, this one here is interesting. Because they do have a Kraken. And target practice. So everything has snipe. Do you have void, young man? You do have void. Why did I click Grund? It is not what I wanted to do. Okay, Cornelius. Queen Mycelia. Now I need... Do we have any big beefy giant killers? No. Death Splinter's out here as well. Otherwise that would be very, very good for this rule set. Well, if everything's going to hit, we're going to try and do that trickery. And nah, not against Kraken. Although the cripple might be good, but he'll get absolutely destroyed by magic. Oh, I feel like Oaken Behemoth might be a good choice. But no, I need to consider the long game here. And Wood Nymph. Let's see how this goes. Well, it's not a Kraken. I'm screwed. The magic reflection may still work though. Because on account of that big old beefy blast, and the fact that I've got my good old self-healing healers, but the pendulum swings both freaking ways here. Well, target 1 destroyed. got their Cornelius out of the picture. Now we do. Yeah, I think I've got it from here. It's gonna be tough to hit them. I really need Cornelius to hit. That's bad. That rust disappearing was also very, very bad. Come on, Cornelius. Okay, now if you miss, it's bad. Of course, Prismatic Energy is the last one standing. Alright. Oh, it didn't quite get me to Champ 2. But it did get me that 10th focus chest. It's got me at 56 for the season. And I've got another 19 minutes to win, what? Another match? Hopefully I can do that in a row. And I think I should really deviate from playing Green Splinter at the next match. I'm going to be so predictable. It all depends on what the rule set's going to be, though. I'm hoping broken arrows and flying. That's a tough one. There's no snare involved. Do I dare do that? No, that's foolish. I was gonna go Llama Nectar Queen, but that's a very bad idea. Broken arrows means there's no snare. Unless they use Blue Splinter, which is out of the picture. Don't believe there's a neutral snare. Sandworm is really the only snare option, so I can cleanse that. Broken arrows also means none of that other funny business. I think I can win with Pelacor Mercenary and Llama only. Get that last stand immediately. Or if else fails, I think Screeching Vulture overcomplicates it. But if they try to win with Sneak and with Lorna, maybe the Retaliate pays off. No, it's just Uriel. Oh dear God. And they've got a resurrection, so... Well, this might be fun. Not expecting this team composition. I need to land Retaliates and get down to exhaustion to win this. Dodging is fine too. But, oh, that repair. That bloody repair. Good strategy by my opponent. I'm interested to see how this one will end. Here's the fatigue. confident that I can pull away with the victory here. Oh yes, nice retaliate. Oh no, the redemption. That's a victory to them. Damn it. That was very smart. That puts Champ further out of reach. That one makes me sad. Back to basics. Noxious fumes. Enemy summoners. A raw dragon. What can we do here? It's all about maximum health. And let's go with Ouster for Magic Reflect. Spam magic at my opponents. I need to make sure that my team's pretty quick here as well. Maybe I do just go Obsidian. Let's do that. Because we can be pretty quick and do a ton of damage. Who's going to be our one hit point leader? Regal Periton, you got the back. Centauri Mage goes there. Wood Nymph goes in the middle. Don't know how this is going to go. We'll see. Okay, what is going to happen here? Of course they've gone with Biz Kitty, so they have the chance to dodge, I guess, if it wasn't that I was playing all magic. Should have swapped Regal Periton and Margie of the Forest, but it's probably not going to matter. God, they have so much health to get through. But I think Regal Periton is going to hang on and let the poison do the talking. No, it didn't even need to be the poison. Awesome. That was a sneaky little win there. Oh, now I need to push for one more. And let's focus. One more for Champ and one more for the season. It's all adding up. All that pressure is there right now. Stacked upon, stacked upon, stacked upon. Okay. What have we got now? Ugh. All right. Looks like it's another back to basics, which I hate. So look at all your awesome cards. All their abilities are gone. Are they going to bring magic, or are they going to bring a mixture of magic and ranged? My options are Contessa or Ouster, basically. No, I couldn't go Kitty. I was thinking about it. Blue Splinter. I'm going to go Ouster. Okay, who's got the most health? Who's got the bestest bang for buck here? Well, let's go Undead Rex, because he can do damage. And now I'm looking for a variety. of ranged and not so ranged creatures. Yes. Oh man. Oh, I had that team picked out, then I hit the back button on my browser. Now I've got to do it all in like 35 seconds. It's not going to be the same. It was Undead Rex, then it was inverse mana cost. We were using... Well, I'm going to use that now. No, I'm not, because 8 mana. Where did he go? Okay, 2 mana. That's our best bang for buck. And 0 mana. Let's hope this isn't a surrender. Oh, just by the skin of my teeth. Oh, good. I picked the right composition. But still, my Undead Rex got very destroyed early on in the picture there. Magic Reflect is astoundingly strong. Particularly when all they used was magic. That was good. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm still short of 4 points short of Champ 2. After all that turmoil. After all that mad clicking to try and get my team put together. And it probably wasn't even the most optimal team. But 4 more points. Okay. 21 mana. No legendaries. Everything always hits. Dr. Blight's in the picture. Would like to use Sneak, but Shield Bearer is viable. It's going to be Lorna most likely. So we need blasts. Sneaky blasts? Jotun? No, that's a bad idea. Well, given the low mana, they're probably going to bring Truth Speaker. Problem with low mana life is that they've got good balance. I wonder if... It's 6 mana, isn't it? Can use a Stone Splitter Orc to retaliate, but then I'm very screwed if they use Conjurer. Let's go Mercenary. And it's going to be the Opportunity team. And Grenadier. I think they're going to use Mercenary here instead of Shield Bearer, rather Conjurer, sorry. That's what I'm hoping. They could equally just use a massive sneaky team. No, that is not what I expected. My poor Grenadier is in the wrong spot. Oh, I've lost that. Damn. Alright. Learnt my lesson there. Reverse speed. And its life splinter. Prepare for a bajillion resurrections. So, Jotun. Magical Jotun. Jin Inferni. With a stun. Ifrit Elder. Paladin at the back. What else? That's 3 magical attacks, and those are really powerful magical attacks. What's our biggest mana cost? Why aren't I seeing Grum? Grum can come along to the show. We've got a giant killer. Be awesome if we had piercing, but I do not have that fire summoner maxed. 6 mana. I think I underestimate the spell's importance here. Ant miners as a blocker. Well, they've got the blast shield in place. That's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Okay, how many resurrections do they have? Just the 2. Just the 2 resurrections for the shield bearer today. There's the second one. But the rest of the team should go down like a pack of cards now. Oh, delicious bloodlust for Grum. Not that I'm going to need it. Got 3 minutes left, actually, Bakweni. And I think this might be the one that puts me into Champ 2. Hopefully. Yes. And how annoying. It puts me into Champ 2 with 1 rating point. 1 rating point. So I have reclaimed my position in Champ 2. What did I get last season? It was 4204, I think. No, 4212 last season. So 4201, but 3 days left this time around. 70% ECR, and I've probably got time for 1 more battle before my stream is over. 21 mana, and we will be fighting up against Green Splinter. I think I want to go with Selenia for this one. Selenia, and who has a good Rust Life Splinter. Because we can use Time Mage to slow him down. Is Evangelist worth it here? Is a triple Rust worth it? It'll be too expensive for a triple Rust. And our ranged machines. In comes the Grenadier. Not in that position though. 3 mana, armored up. Where is he? The Crystal Werewolf. And we'll throw in that extra speed. Don't know how this is going to go, but I'm in Champ 2 now. We'll see how it ends. How is it going to end? That was not great. Grenadier did a good job. I think this could be a win. I don't have close range to play with though. Ooh, that was very good. No, that's bad. That's very bad. That was a loss. So that puts me back into Champ 3. So that's it. I'll hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.